I can't get over, Alex, how facially he just doesn't show any swelling, doesn't have any abrasion. I mean, what is his skin made of? I mean, to absorb the beating that he has taken from Pernell Whitaker today and look as good as he looked, I find just unbelievable.
And I guarantee you Pernell does too. You see it in his face. What do I have to do?
And that's what he has been doing all fight long, scoring in combination. A pair of southpaws fighting one another. You'd think that they might be the only type of fighter that knows how to deal with a southpaw, but keep in mind that every time they step in the ring, virtually every time, they fight a right-hander. Oh, and what a left by Whitaker.
Let's see what that did to his left hand. Let's see if his hand stood up to that test. He hasn't thrown too many straight lefts. Not that he's bathing it. I don't think he needs it. But he has broken it twice. Let's see if he comes back with it. Because that was the kind of punch where he could re-injure it. I don't want to jinx him.
No, but you've got to bring it up. He has broken his left hand twice before.
Generally, he has hurt it when it's been an awkward angle, and that was a left hand right down the pipe. He's using it. Slapped with it then, but he's using it. Generally, when Pete has hurt his hand, when he isn't bathing it, he's using it to the body where it doesn't hurt as much. That time he tried a number of punches to the head.
Again, a reminder, this fight is scheduled to go 12. A pair of titles, WBC, IBF, looking like they might land in Whitaker's corner. We're underway in the 10th. Oh, and Jose Luis Ramirez coming right out of his corner.
I don't know what Pernell's reaction was all about there.
I don't know that you could be human and not be a little frustrated if you're Whitaker, who has just landed virtually every punch he has on Ramirez and hasn't had much of an effect.
And he still got him in his face.
Other than to, I'm almost 1,000,000% positive, swayed the judges' scorecard.
Ramirez using 3 straight jabs there. He has to know he needs a knockout to win, but he also knows Whitaker is just too good to go in and land one isolated left hand. He's got to set it up with something if he's going to score a knockout punch.
Is this the time for Whitaker to take a round off?
Well, it depends on how he feels. He could take some time off the clock if he feels himself fading.
Oh, and a good left. That was a solid left from Whitaker, snapping Ramirez's head.
You see all the grease on Whitaker's face. A lump on his right cheekbone. Isn't close enough to the eye to present a problem. This is more than Pernell Whitaker for the first fight. Giving ground, backing up, scoring his punches, and getting out.
Only 5 years in age separate these two fighters, but 90 professional bouts separate them. Ramirez turning pro at the age of 14. And right now showing it.
See Whitaker get that left hand up. The Ramirez right hook came in
so natural.
Very subtly.
So natural. A couple of Ramirez jabs are getting in, but they're really not landing with a great deal of authority.
Whether that's instinctive defensive action by Whitaker, it's something he's worked hard on and learned in the gym, and it's probably a combination of both. You saw it there. He tucks that left hand right in there. Whenever his man gets in range to land that right hook, that left comes right up to protect the chin.
Pernell Whitaker here in the 10th, fighting as if he's got one eye on the clock. Another day at the office for the extremely talented Pernell Whitaker. Let's get it on in the 11th round. It's only scheduled for one more, scheduled for 12. Pernell Whitaker is the IBF lightweight champion. They're fighting for the vacant WBC title as well, vacated when Julio Cesar Chavez moved up. And there can't be any question that right now the only thing for Ramirez is a prayer and a knockout.
A lot of prayers. He just landed a right to Pernell Whitaker's chin. Pernell saw a look of disgust on his face that he got hit with that punch. Didn't have much effect. Again, the right gets home, but on Whitaker from Ramirez, but not much effect. Certainly not enough.
Ooh, Pernell attempting to load up on a couple.
And that is something that his corner does not want him to do. There is no need for it. His pride may be at stake here, but there's no reason to take that chance and load up.
And that's exactly what he did on that combination as well. Right now, Whitaker adopting the stance more of a headhunter than anything else.
I mean, it's possible that Pernell is saying to himself, hey, you know, I thought I won the first fight too when they stole it from me. I got to knock him out to make sure there's no decision so they can't rob me again. But it's tough to score when you're fighting, but I think Pernell has to know that he's won virtually every round on every scorecard.
Well, the way Ramirez has absorbed his blows, Alex, you wonder if Whitaker didn't go back to his corner and look at his gloves, wondering if they were filled with tissue paper. We'd like to alert our ABC stations that at the conclusion of this round, we're going to take a station break.
Well, yeah. It's not that he can't stand to watch, he's tired of watching the same thing.
Pernell Jr. acting like it's another day at the office for his dad. Oh, and Whitaker on the clutch, throwing a couple blows.
That was all right. I mean, that was not a foul, even though they touched gloves, to acknowledge that it was, but there was no break called by the official there.
The crowd begins to chant, Pete, Pete.
Once again, another low blow by Whitaker. Once again, there's a warning.
Well, that's the third warning we've counted. Could have tossed in another half a dozen or so.
Whitaker's hands way down too far. Now, for the first time in the fight, he's pinned in the corner, clowning and showboating, and runs away with his back turned.
Split small liquor professional boxing will continue after this word from our ABC station.
Come out swinging, trying to get you out of there. Trying to hands up good and high so he don't get lucky. You got me covered? Fighting a hell of a fight. Hey, come on in here. Looking good. All right. Now that's giving him a show. That's better than anything. Now don't go out there trying to knock the guy out. You understand? Go out there and box him. Do not try to knock him out. Right? I don't get careless. So this guy's gonna come out swinging like a this guy's gonna come out swinging crazy. So have your hands up good and high. Hey, just box this shit out. Come on. Hey. All right, now let's box him to death.
We've just gotten started here in the 12th round. Pernell Whitaker comes out of his corner to a standing ovation by the crowd here in Norfolk. He is the franchise of this city. No professional football, no professional basketball, no hockey team. Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker is Norfolk, Hampton Roads, Virginia on the professional scene. This is the 12th and final round for the WBC and the IBF lightweight title. And Pernell Whitaker couldn't be in more control. Whitaker the look of a very confident champion, Alex.
Jose Luis Ramirez, we said at the top, the consummate professional who would give everything he had. I think he's done that as he has, there. Caught Whitaker with a few punches again. Whitaker in the corner. And
Ramirez attempting to put Whitaker back into the corner with a forearm, but Pernell Whitaker gets out much to the delight of the crowd. We move inside the final minute of this fight. Our scorecard at ringside, 11 matching 10-9s, all in favor of Whitaker.